Oh, well now it went live right there, but it shows. Oh, but look, if I do this one like that. Oh, damn it! Oh, what category? What the heck? What? I already put the title in there. Oh wait, let me just.
There you go.
Okay, there it is. Okay. Category. What? Movies. There's not really a movie category on Twitch though. It's weird.
Yeah.
So I usually just put music, movie. What?
Yeah.
Movie trivia. I don't know. I'll put it on movie trivia. I've never seen that one before. So.
All right. Ready?
Okay. Successfully updated. Okay. So, oh wait, let me make sure. let me just see on this one quick. You see it says in stream, like you want in stream, but it's
alright.
This one.
Ready?
Okay, now it's gone. Okay. Yeah. What do you want?
ScatterBros.
Yeah. No, hold on a second. Okay. That was probably the head coaches in case you know.
And we're gonna review Strangers and Back to Black and also Tarot.
Tarot, yes.
Yeah.
Strangers. So, yeah, we haven't been on the Scatter_Breaker channel in a while, actually. So this is like a return to that because I ran out of storage on my phone. I couldn't take any more video. so I'm trying to do it live on both Scatter_Breaker and ScatterBros on Twitch, and those will be on ScatterBreaker, the man from 1976 on YouTube, where ScatterBreaker is all one word like the ScatterBros. Okay.
So Strangers first, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so. We just saw that one. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what can you say about Strangers? It's like the same movie every single time.
Yeah, it is.
It's just so predictable. Like the whole time, like everything that happened. Too predictable, and it was like kind of boring in the way that you kind of knew what was going to happen. And every time that he would do something, like it's so frustrating.
Yeah,
it's like just shoot him, like or just stab him. You're right there, or just like get rid of one of them at least. Good lord.
Yeah, right.
Like,
I know. It's like, why can't you? Like,
I don't know. It's also kind of played out, I think, the whole, like, I think it was, like, I liked the first one, and they made a bunch of, or a few others after that. Yeah, I guess they were all just sort of the same movie.
I feel like I didn't see them, but maybe I just, maybe it just didn't feel like I did see different movies. But I mean, they're all the same.
The thing is, like, people come out and they come and see them, so we came out and saw it, so of course we had to freak, I don't think that would have been a movie I would have seen without the Regal Unlimited.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah, probably not actually. Yeah, because like, well,
so yeah,
we're kind of already paying for it in a way. So
I mean, it's just super predictable, and it also like, I don't know, just corny. Like, I thought even the stat they gave at the beginning was super corny.
Stat? Oh yeah.
It's like.
Do they put that at the beginning of every movie? Because I feel like I've read that before or seen something like that before.
Oh, dude, that's
about
like the stupidest stat ever. It's like, I don't know.
Like that 24 violent crimes have been committed in the last 7 seconds or something?
Yeah, like 7.
Oh, no, in the last
7.
7 times there's been
I was like...
I know, like I was like...
people are murdered right now. Well,
does this explain the Strangers? Like is it just, they just want to do random violence?
I don't know.
Like,
I guess so. I don't know. It was just corny.
That was supposed to be a great revelation on, like, they were like, put the stat in there.
Yeah.
Like everybody's gonna be like, whoa.
So yeah, Strangers to me it's a skip it because it's predictable. If you want to see it, just watch the old Strangers.
Yeah.
Or watch the original.
I will say there was one scene that was worth watching on the big screen. Or maybe a couple, but where it's just like coming down through the trees,
Yeah.
I think that scene wouldn't be as powerful on the small screen. But otherwise, I would also kind of say...
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth going
if you already know you've seen The Strangers, any of them, then you probably will feel like, well, if I want to see The Strangers on the big screen again, I guess I'll go.
Well, another thing, too, is with these kind of films, is like, if you're going to go R, like, is it R? must be.
I don't know, because of that first slash at the very beginning. I was like, is this PG-13? Because they kind of like did it behind the tree.
Oh yeah.
But as for the rest, I don't know.
And the other stuff they did, well, that's one thing that would irritate me about this is it's not even brutal. Like, they tell you like, this is one of the most brutal, and it's like,
yeah, that wasn't
brutal.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that was kind of let down. They terrorized them, but you know, they terrorized them, and then it's like, I don't know. It just seemed anticlimactic, and I don't know what I was, and I knew what the climax was going to be. So
yeah, true.
So it's like,
well, you know, you hope for things. You hope for different. You know, I was expecting something totally different to happen. Just from watching the preview, I thought, you know, of course.
You're hoping for something different. It was the same.
Yeah.
So we're telling you now it's the same. So skip it.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-bullet movie for me.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably have to give it some decimals, because there'd have to be like some. Well, you know, there wasn't a whole lot to think about. Like just access through doors, basically. Like
yeah.
It seems like that was mostly what it is.
No.
Oh, there was one thing I noticed in it though. So this would be like a spoiler, actually.
What?
And which maybe would change the whole like idea of like what it was or whatever. But if that was the owner or whatever, I mean, I'm not. I shouldn't say it like that, actually. If the owner owned that property, there was a closet. Like, it's not like a major spoiler, you know, it's not like a how this ends movie kind of thing. In the closet, did you notice
the
masks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, is this the strangers'
everybody
house?
in the town just collects
the strangers' house?
Yeah.
But, so, I don't know what that means.
It was
or
just
if
bad.
It's,
just a bad movie.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, Back to Black. The Amy Winehouse docu-drama.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Biopic or...
Biopic, yeah.
I don't know what you would
I don't know what you should call it. But, if you're a fan of Amy Winehouse, it's definitely a C. You should go see it because because the girl really reminds me of Amy Winehouse.
It's like you're at a concert. Like,
yeah. Kind of, yeah. And, you know, she got a great voice, and it's interesting. It's an interesting story, you know.
Yeah.
Just fame, you know, story of fame, and like a girl that desperately wanted to love something.
Oh yeah.
But it was also kind of a little mental.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it was cool how they did it, like kind of very surrealistic at times, actually, like a little bit.
I definitely thought about this one long after we saw it. So
it reminds you of Blacking Out,
and I got on an Amy Winehouse kick, so
playing
some of her music, you know.
Oh yeah.
So it's but I would definitely.
That makes it sound like you play guitar and you're like playing it.
Yeah, I played it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would definitely go see that.
Okay, I'm gonna start this real quick just to make sure it's gonna.
This would probably be about a 4-bullet movie, I think, for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would definitely go see Back to Black.
Yeah, definitely. I think. Do you think there's a difference between like a biopic versus biological drama or whatever if they don't show the person that the movie's about, an actual picture of that person? Like, do you think that changes the definition of what it is?
Yeah.
Because it kind of sucked that they didn't do that.
Yeah,
especially
that
like
was kind of one disappointing because I'm thinking of the Elvis one where it showed the comparison.
Yeah.
And she looked a lot like her, so it was like, you know, you could probably have that same kind of like maybe that performance.
Maybe she didn't sing exactly like her or something, but she sang with the same amount of soul, so that they used her singing, and they didn't want to compare the two or something. I don't know how close was she in voice and
she sounded pretty close. Like, man. I mean, I don't even know if that was that girl's voice, but she sure seemed like she was singing it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the things on the music was like a single person's, a woman's name, performed by, you know, like.
Yeah.
So I think it must have been her.
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't even look up you know, we should have really looked up like, you know, and have it written down all the actors' names. But we come straight out of the movie. You know, actually, that's not it. That's a bad excuse because I could have made. I could have prepared something for these other movies. Like who the actress was and all that, especially when we don't know.
Yeah, you could definitely do a better job.
I could definitely do a better job on this. Thank you for the feedback. By the way, no, I'm just kind of I'm acting like I'm like a viewer, like telling me what's wrong with my show.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
You know what you could do? You know, you just watched that one movie, so you could get away with that. But couldn't you take notes on the other ones?
Well, this show is about as predictable as The Strangers.
Yeah. You know you're going to get a bad show.
All right.
About movies.
So yeah, what do you say? See it? Skip it?
Yes. Yeah.
It was pretty nice, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And that breaks my streak of not going to see those, because for some reason I've always missed those movies, like about singers or whatever. And I always feel like I should go back to that, you know, or I should have. I wish they would re-release them so that I could go see them, because of the fact that, like, it's almost like I was not watching this person movie because I didn't watch that person's movie.
Yeah. Like
that kind of thing. I was like, it felt unfair or something. So anyway, this breaks that streak. So.
Yeah. All right, last one, Tarot.
Tarot. Yeah, Amy Winehouse, I think I'd give about 4 bullets. And, 4 bullets and like, no, you know what? I'd give it 4 bullets and, damn it, I'd give it 3 bullets and 9 shots of something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to, because otherwise I have to go real close to 5, and, you know, that's like, for cinematic masterpieces, etc. So, I don't know, like, it was pretty good. But
yeah.
It was entertaining. Okay, so Tarot, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember this one? I was kidding. No, I do see it.
Well, like where the tarot cards come to life, and
yeah.
I was definitely kind of creepy. In
another kind of almost like a creature feature.
Yeah,
like crazy. But like
smaller creatures.
Yeah, sort of, or just it's almost like it was a shapeshifter. It almost felt like a shapeshifter or something, right? Like,
kind of.
But I guess it was all different creatures or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like, it was kind of crazy. Yeah.
I mean, this one had some predictability to it too, but I think
definitely.
there was enough unexpected stuff that happened. You know.
Yeah.
Like where you're like, oh dang, that was quick.
Yeah.
So I mean, it definitely had more, and it had better like scares. To me, The Strangers are sort of like what's the other one that was kind of, I don't know, they don't scare me. Was the Scream guy doesn't? He's not menacing at all to me.
Yeah.
Like I think the mask is stupid.
Yeah.
And also he's always getting beat up.
Yeah.
He just seems like a clumsy dude with a knife.
And it always is, right? Like,
you know, so
it always is amateur.
The Strangers are kind of the same way. I think the guy is scary looking. The bag. I think the 2 girls with the, you know, I keep going back to Strangers, but you know, it's I don't know. It's kind of that. So this one actually had scary creatures, scary things, scary images,
and that moved real weird. Which at first I was like, oh, it's kind of like their cards almost. Like it was almost like is that a 2D animation kind of thing or whatever? And then